is time for Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals, right here on EA Sports. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Cavs coming in. They've got a 3-1 series lead. They've already shown they can win away from home. So now they get a chance to close out the series on the road.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
The screen sets him up for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Trae Young to Cantor. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Giannis with it up top. Just underway in an ever-crucial Game 5. Cantor to Adetokunbo. He throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Shot from in close, no good. No, I missed a short one there.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
And they call it.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Substitution being made in this one. Giannis Adetokunbo, wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Giannis Adetokunbo, huge block. Giannis Adetokunbo, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here comes the screen. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Giannis for 2 with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
To Trae Young. That pass stolen by the Cavs. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point. That's good. Finish that.
Hey. Wait on it. Go, son. I got you right here. Stop. Hey. Screen coming.
To Moutier. Here comes the screen. Add 2 points to the board.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the age or the bruised ego.
Run.
From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and the refs are calling it. Keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Count the basket inside.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock is coming down to 4. Now down to 3. To Kevin Knox. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Wait on it.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
Hey.
Probing the defense. From the painted area, won't go down. Here comes the screen. Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Terrence Ross able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Moutier into the front court. Leads one.
Hey. What's up? Got you. Here we go.
And coasting in for two.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Run.
Not that time.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
I got ball. What's up? Got you. Here we go.
Right to the basket. And look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
You're up.
Almost unlucky bounce. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one quarter here in game number 5. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees.
You're up.
To Allen. Can't connect from inside. Short jumper won't fall.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Trae Young.
Come here.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Knocks it down off the step back.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Trae Young.
Here we go. Come here.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Now what you want to see, the Cavs are going to make some changes. Hope everything comes clean after the examination. And he connects on the first free throw.
Yes, sir.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Montrezl Harrell snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Trae Young. Cavaliers with the basketball. And takes it away. Easy pass to the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go.
What's that? Got you through. Here we go.
To Trae Young.
You're off. Come here.
Oh, he blocked it. And that one is out. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
What a roll. Hey. Wait on it.
Turns and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Here's Atlanta.
What's that? Got you through. Here we go. You're off. Come here.
Montrezl Harrell with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Grayson Allen.
Yep.
Tough make through traffic.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Run.
Flushes it home.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
What's that? Got you through.
Fires the three, knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
You're off.
Cavs under control. Beyond the arc for three. Misfires. It's no good. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop.
For three, cleans the offensive glass. On the follow, way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. Short jumper stays out. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Missed it at the line. Trae Young. Pass stolen by the Cavs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Here we go.
Trae Young. Now pass taken away by Cleveland. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Cantor. Adetokunbo. Missed a wide-open look. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Trae Young to Adetokunbo. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Shot from the lane won't go. Cantor to Trae Young. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Cleveland has the basketball. To Allen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
To Allen. Grayson Allen powers it through. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Adetokunbo.
Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
And he hits. Ball in possession of Cleveland. To Allen. Runner here won't go down. Screen coming. Trae Young to Adetokunbo. Won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Can't connect from in close. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Gets a shot up off the mark. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
I got you right here. Stop.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
Put a roll. Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop.
Big finish at the rim.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 11. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8.
What a roll. Hey. Wait on it.
With the interception. And count the basket.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
First free throw is good. Second to 3, got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line.
Get on.
Giannis with it up top. His team down 9.
You're off. Come here. Run.
That's hot. Thanks.
To Trae Young. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good.
Yep. What a roll.
Hey.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
From long range.
What's that?
Off the iron. No good.
Here we go.
Trying to cash in. Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Run.
It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Grayson Allen with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. You can count that one a 4-point play. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We have reached the break in this pivotal Game 5. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Cavaliers have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Hawks were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game trap. Steals.
Here's a team that might just be 1 or 2 adjustments away from what's needed to turn things around. They still have time to make up for a lackluster first half.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was goal.
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Wait on with the basketball. Adetokunbo. To Trey Young.
What's that? Got you.
Adetokunbo. It's no good. Shots not going down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Ooh, I like that.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The deficit now to a dozen. Here comes the screen. Greek freak for two. Knocks it down off the step back.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Works it.
Wait on it.
4-3. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Adetokunbo. To Trey Young. Trey Young flushes it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Yep. Put a roll. Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Cantor. And breaks it up.
You know what? Sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And his Cantor. Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit is 6.
Put a roll. Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Giannis Adetokunbo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
So we ask that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Come here.
It was right there.
That's hot. Back.
Trae Young to Adetokunbo. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. And scores. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down.
Good shot.
Second one's no good. One more coming. Hawks have it. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Wait on it. Go. Stop.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And you thought you would have seen him bounce back in the second half. Just looked like he could never get himself into the flow of the game. I put a little bit out on the coaching staff, too. Maybe they could call some better plays for him to get him in situations where he could see the ball go in.
Count the bucket for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
It's Atlanta ball. To Adetokunbo. Takes stock of the floor.
That's hot. Back.
5 to shoot for Atlanta. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Trae Young. Short jumper won't go down. Won't go. Trae Young to Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Wait on it. Go.
Here comes the screen.
Hey.
Runner here won't go down. To Cantor. And it's Cantor above the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Run.
Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Adetokunbo. Shot from the lane won't go. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Cavs at the controls. Beyond the arc for three. Taken down by Giannis.
Wait on it. Go, sir. I got it. Stop.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has got 2 shots coming, shooting 75% so far tonight. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me.
Oh, and a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboard. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Nothing going here on that drive. Jumper's good.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Giannis with it up top. His group now down 2. Doesn't get the bounce. To Kevin Knox. And the basket good at the rim.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Trailing by 4.
Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Cleveland has the basketball.
What's up? Got you.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. To Kevin Knox. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Cavaliers get possession.
Wait on it. Go, sir.
To Kevin Knox. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
What's up? Got you.
Here comes the screen. It's a big finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Fires the 3, and he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Here's Atlanta. Here comes the screen. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Cruises inside for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here we go. Watch cutter. Watch cutter. Watch cutter. You're up.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
Oh, blocked away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
That ends the third quarter. The Cavaliers have the lead. The Cavaliers start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. They have...
Come here. Come here. Run.
Adetokunbo. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot.
What a roll.
Short jumper stays out.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Nice pass to get things going.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
To Allen.
Got you. Here we go. You're up.
Adetokunbo rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ed, I miss this feeling so much. It's so special when the game becomes so slow and so easy that it takes you back to a younger version of yourself when you're just out there at the park doing those same moves for fun.
Adetokunbo. And counted at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Drives, but a shot won't go down. Almost, but no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Run.
To Adetokunbo. Screen coming, curling inside. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Giannis Adetokunbo at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Cavaliers with the basketball. Giannis Adetokunbo pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
To Allen.
What's up? Got you.
Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Come here.
To Adetokunbo.
Run.
The Hawks with 4 to shoot. To Adetokunbo. Count the basket at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Got you.
Here comes the screen. To Allen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
The Hawks will use a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game.
Right here, stop. Hey. What's up? Got you.
Montrez.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Run.
Whoa, what a finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Drop the buzzer does indeed go down, but it only affects the final score. This ball game is over. The Cavs are victorious. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference on their way to the NBA Finals.
NBA Finals, let's go.
And our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com.
The Cavaliers have every reason to celebrate right now, but they know their job isn't done till they've made friends with that Larry O'Brien trophy. They'll be representing the East on their way to that goal. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Hawks were hoping for a different postseason future, but now it's about what-ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.